We got ourselves team 1 together with Chill Pills. I was about to say Wolf, but he's on the other team. Chill Pills over on team 1 is a Frost DK. We got ourselves Exy Spam. Fang is going to be first up. It looks like he's going up versus Warrior Avon. Avin? I don't even know what your name is, but it's going to be both of them blast each other out. Avin popping himself a big banner. Fang got himself a big banner as well. Red region for red region. And it's going to be a leap away for Fang with Avin looking to catch up. Trying to disrupt it, regenerate. And Avin getting kind of low on health. Oh my goodness, it's going to be risky right now. Both of them are just bursting each other. Both of them keeping each other in execute range. Who's going to be going down first? Avin. Moonguard is going to be hit with the fear. Zerka reach out of it. Oh, Fang with barely any health. Does he just die? No way he dies, right? He got no health at all. No, don't give him like that. Don't do him dirty like that. No. Oh, he's just gonna get a grenade. Wait, Fang catching up a little bit of healing off the pet. iFox not going in for that kill shot, I think was the misplay. Stun into Fang, I think it's over. Unless he somehow lives it. Man, these warriors just unleashed the most amount of rage into each other. Just came out, blasted each other with damage. Dude, Fury is scary. It's terrifying. Gonna be a freeze onto incorrect. Let's look to find iFox on team 2. We also got ourselves Wild Imp, or Wild Imp in the back, just chilling. We got ourselves the Wolf MVP, as well as Chicago ready to go, and that's gonna be iFox. Just trying to see if he can get himself a proper opener versus Incorrect, who's mounting up. Necrolord Frost Mage. A really scary class to bring into the duels. A really scary class in PvP in general. This be getting a lot more viability. As a patch 9.2 with double leggers and even tier set, gonna be dropping down big frozen orb with a blizzard onto iFox, looking to get some damage in. iFox is going for a bit of movement speed. Frostbolts should be able to slow him down. Got himself big proc synchro taking a bit of damage right now. They're trying to see if he can drop down blizzards onto iFox. Get in silence for a second, could be an ice buck out early. Does have 2 of them at least, so that's an advantage of playing a Frost Mage. That's also going to be mirror images in the game, trying to get some Frostbolts at iFox. Going to be knocking out his own blocks though. Trinkets out of the out of the stun. Trying to get interrupted on Arcane or Frost as best he can. Freezing Trap onto Incorrect. As iFox gives himself a bit of a reset. Going to be attempted Polymorph, but again interrupted. It's going to be Deathborn. He's going to be able to cleave down the pet as well as the Hunter. He's trying to see if he can stay ahead of the Hunter as best as possible. The Hunter does not have an angle anymore. There's going to be a bunch of Frostbolts back to back. Eventually, iFox is going to be in a really tight spot. There's going to be a big explosive back into Incorrect though. The man, I guess, had an Ice Buck ready. He had the Cold Snap going, but I don't know if he had the debuff off of him in order to get himself an Ice Bug, just to get himself a little bit more healing. Trinket out of that CC by iFox, trying to keep the pressure rolling. Hunter has nothing left. I think he's just trying to see if he can rot him down with bleeds. Fleshcraft getting interrupted immediately. Big bites to follow, and I think that might be a pet sack over for iFox. Pet is trying to reduce some of the damage he's taking as best as he can. iFox is going to go for Feign Death after the stun, trying to remove the dots as best as possible. As they're going for a bit of a reset behind the pillar, lobbing the grenades. So that's going to get the pet out there. XBD is just going to have to push in at some point. He's just going to go for regrowth. On iFox, does he just go for a complete reset with a camo? Possibly, potentially. Freezing Trap waiting for him. Does get himself a camo with a Manic Bandage. No dots on him or the pet, so he's able to get himself a full reset. And XBD, I guess he's just going to have to look for him. Might have to pick up the eyes, maybe a Moonfire, iFox out. It's exactly what he's going to do. Definitely needs to put some dots on the pet as well. I don't know what kind of dots he would want to put. At least a Thrash. Going to be War Stomp as Resident Trinket going off versus iFox. Freezing Trap to stop him in place. Neither of them has a Trinket, and iFox is just looking to maybe kite the Feral out. The lead by the Feral is going to help him reconnect. Steel Trap is going to stop him in place. iFox going to try to make sure to get some distance between him and the Feral with that aspect of the Eagle. Cyclone, does he go for Feign Death? Does get hit with a Clone. Next video, looking for that recovery with full regrowth. Has himself a Fleshcraft ready to go, but I think this could get interrupted at the last second. Actually, no, it looks like iFox decided I'm a little late to interrupt it, so I'm just not even going to muzzle it. Going to be XBD. Got all the dots on iFox, unless he has a way to clean himself off of all the dots. I think iFox might be going down. Barely alive. Pet getting dotted. More dots on iFox. And XBD just going for a bit of a reset. iFox got himself a little bit of a heal. Feral going for a leap. I think he's trying to leap around any kind of freezing trap that might be in a doorway. Gonna be the Death Chakram as iFox goes for a reset for a second. Explosion onto XBD. Does get hit with a maim. Trick it out of iFox. Got himself lots of damage to go. Flank a strike towards XBD. That's also gonna be a Chimeric Poison flowing through XBD's veins. Trying to go for a bit of a heal, but the bite secures the kill with, I think, Chicago gonna be up next versus XBD. Let's see if we can make him happen. I think playing a more of an elemental focused build. XBD is kind of under a ton of pressure. Does pop a wall there. Barely in health. I think Chicago just needs one more zap. It's going to be Frost Shock. I think the Ghost Raptors might just be able to do it. Maybe not. Oh, it does get zapped out. Singeing a little bit of that fur on the back of that Feral. Gonna be X spam up next, trying to see if he can Blade Storm into Chicago. Is this man playing two-handers or one-handers? Are these one-handers or are these two-handers? I wonder. Big damage on Chicago. Gonna be a wall for Chicago, just trying to reduce some of the damage. All the damage out of the Fury Warrior, but look at the amount of damage this guy's doing. He's just carving right through Chicago. Just sitting on Chicago is just deadly. Chicago trying to go for as much self-healing as possible. X spam is just completely racking up on Chicago. Recklessness being used, just crushing through Chicago's defenses. And it's gonna go for a quick fear. Got him so big and rage regeneration. Lots of self-healings available. Is X spam, are those one-handers, Shadow, or are those two-handers? Because I think that guy might be running one-handers for the duel. Gotta be Reflect in case Chicago gets some zaps. X spam needs himself a little bit more health. Gonna be Ellie Blast Boston Dream. Chicago's health is not doing that good right now. Automatic completely. Unless they have someone right here, it could be pretty bad right now. X spam needs himself a charge and execute. Trying to see if he can leap over Chicago. Needs himself one more hit. Chicago with nothing really left at all. Got himself whatever heal they got left over. X spam got a lot of rage. Gonna be Ghost joining in. Maybe Maelstrom. I think maybe turning around to X spam. X spam does get Chicago down. Oh my god. Fury Warriors are just so aggressive. Getting a charge back into Wolf from one Shaman to the next. Can this warrior do it? Got himself a better Reflect. Ghost Trap is joining in. Binding in his ankles. Not a lot of health left for X spam. And the Alien Blast does take him down. I think Wolf even dropped down Sky Fury. I think that might have made a difference. Chippa's gonna be up next. Trying to see if he can set up a big old streak versus Wolf. Wolf popping off a wall. Gonna be a trigger for Chippa's. Just going on, unleashing the most amount of damage versus Wolf. Silence to follow. Trying to make the most damage happen as Wildem sets up his gateway as well as a port. Letting these guys duel. Stun into Wolf. Trinkets out of it. It was a short stun. Having to use everything just to survive the damage out of Chill Pills. The Chill Pills still has a Hungry Weapon rolling for a little bit longer. Blind into a Wolf. The Chill Pills looking to carve some death strikes off of the elementals. Not really sure if you can really, because whenever you death strike, is it like a vampiric strike by Death Knight? Is it like you're taking away some of their health in a way? Or is it supposed to be a strike that takes away some of the life essence? I always thought it was more like a Blood DK Vampire Sunland strike, you know what I mean? Roots him in place, puts him next to him, gonna burn most of winter. Wolf isn't a ghost wolf, gonna be chopped up, gonna be a big pillar of frost, potentially big damage, into a silence to follow. Not much you can really do about it. Sunder for a second to give himself a bit of a breather. Does try to give himself a little bit of mana to work with, barely any health. Does get himself a heal in between, need himself as much self-healing as possible. Trying to go for another heal. Wait, he's still in the game. He's still in for now. Trying to drop down the stun totem with Shilpos. Is going to be IBF immediately out of the Death Knight. Ghost was joining in, or Ghost Raptors. But Shilpos does end up taking him out. With Wildem charging out, already has himself set up, has the gateway, has the ports, ready to go versus Chill. Chill is going to have to go for a bit of damage versus the pets. Going to be Fel Obelisk down. Needs to eliminate Fel Obelisk when you can, because those pets are going to get empowered, doing more damage to you. Chillpos wants to go over next to the Fel Obelisk, but he knows he really can't. He's trying to avoid Wildem as best as possible. Obelisk is right there. Needs to take it out when he can. He's just a couple of globes. It's like a totem. Not a lot of people take out an Obelisk ever. Chippa's just running down to the damage, and Wildem barely even touched him. It looked like Wildem was going to go with a Tyrant too, but he didn't quite do it. Silence on Wildem. He's going to go for the Dark Iron Racial, get his stun up though, no trinket, pop it off a wall, potential big damage by Chill Pills, trying to flesh carve right through, just trying to live it. Does he have a port? Trying to see if he can walk away from the Death Knight. Does get the port back up top with a Tyrant join in. Chill Pills has himself a lot of damage rolling from that go. Wildem trying to go for the Dark Iron Racial might have disrupted him because it puts his trinket on cooldown. Dark Iron Racial, Dwarven, as well as Undead Racial is a way to break out a CC, sorta kinda. For Wildem, it removes all the magic effects off him, but also all the poison diseases, and that can remove certain CC too. I think you can like remove a Hodge off of yourself. Literally cleanse yourself of a Hodge, or rather cleanse yourself of a Silence, I think. I don't know about a Hodge, but a Silence I think you can. This is why Blizzard decided that, you know what, that's kind of like a CC breaker, so we're going to make it very similar to the Undead Racial. Puts your main trinket on 30-second CD, which was kind of a bad go for Wildem because he just tried to remove some CC off himself, like some normal CC, and then got hit with a stun, lots of damage, crushing him. It's just tough to deal with. He did the best he could, but I don't think he was just expecting that stun to follow after. Stun and Chill Pills, trying to see if he can stop the Death Knight in place as best he can. Has the Lennis out for a second to hit him with a couple of decimating bolts. Trying to stay a step ahead of Death Knight as best as possible, as Wildem is just putting everything in this arena. And so is Chill Pills popping IBF really early. Has these double Felguard attacking him. And if Wildem could just put down an Obelisk next to the Felguards, they would just do so much damage. Chill Pills get him real low, dampening slowly but surely rolling in. Wildem summoning up yet another guard to guard for him. And he's gonna have to get a whole nother set of pets very, very soon. Chilpa's focusing on his pets quite a bit. Chain of Ice in that thing, building resources off of it. Gonna be a stun around the corner. Wild Imp tried to see if he could swing around for a better angle. Looks like he's gonna go back towards the top. Might have to either resummon a whole new pet or maybe pull this one back. Well, silence of the Wild Imp. Does he have himself mobility? Gonna be a stun as Chilpa is gonna try to yoink him away from the pillar. He's just trying to yoink him away from any kind of movement. Gonna be a wall for Wild Imp. Going for the gateway. Chilpa's trying to get him as low as possible. Gonna be a Tyrant summoned up. All the pets are empowered. Chilpa's back there with all the pets, trying to see if he can crack right through them. Wild Imp, but no help whatsoever. Chilpa's actually decided to fight the rest of the army, actually going as far as to kill some of the Felguards. I think he killed the someone Felguard too. Tyrant trying to get some blasts out of Chilpa's, but getting interrupted, so he'll be literally unable to play. Wild Imp unleashes the most amount of pets possible and took a lot of damage there. Chilpa's did yoink him away from any kind of gateway. I think at this point, maybe Wild Imp is just going to try to whittle Chilpa's out. 63% dampening. Try to get himself a Fleshcraft. It's going to give you a little bit of health, a little bit of healing. That Death Bag barely giving you any health. It's giving you a little bit to work with, but not that much. It's going to be a stun. Wild Imp using that stunner to break away. It's going to drop down the obby just to give his pets a little bit more mobility. Summoning up another Felguard. Wait, he's literally just playing the pet build. He's just letting the pets take down Chilpa's. Wait, Chilpa's might actually be in a bit of trouble. Dampen is quite high. The double breath Felguard is actually hurting him. Wait, this could be really bad. Wait, did he just turn it around? That's the cheesiest way to take out Death Knight. There's no way an Immortal Coil ran out. Oh, no. He just cheesed him out with pets. He literally cheesed him out with pets. Are you kidding me? No way. That was a long arena. It let the dampening build up. I told you guys. I've even said that at some point during the duel. Like, who's going to lose the most to healing? I think it was Chilpa's, because he actually has some healing as part of his defense. Warlock doesn't really have that much healing, except maybe Mortal Coil, but not even that much healing. He literally just petted him down.